going?
I'm Gerson Morales. I'm Ulises Vasquez.
Claire Noriega.
Hey, I'm Kenneth Palacios, and an Upstander is when someone stands up for when something's not right.
Hey, you know it's not right doing trash like that?
And should I care?
Yeah, you should.
Why?
Because that trash, it hurts all the animals in the ocean.
And does that affect me?
Yes, it does. Because you eat fish, don't you?
Oh, true. I do like fishes, so I'm a eater. I'm a help out the community. Excuse me.
Good job.
Hey man, that was a really cool thing you did.
Yeah.
Thank you for saving the humanity.
No problem.
The issue is that when trash gets down on the floor, rainfall comes down and can lead it to the ocean via sewage pipes and rivers.
This affects the wildlife in the ocean, so they could get sick and etc.
An organization that helps to solve this problem is Heal the Bay. Heal the Bay is a non-profit organization that organizes beach cleanups from Malibu to San Diego Beach.
And even though it is just in the beach, and as we did before, it was in the community, the trash can also lead up to the beaches, so we clean it, and we use the non-profit organization Heal the Bay to help us out and to clean the community.
Are the most important ones because they're the ones we don't catch. We go out into the ocean and we're starting to find microplastics.
My face above the water.
It's helping us, but it's also helping our community.
My feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting.
Water is so very precious that I wanted to do as much as I could to protect our waterways. And I don't think it's fair that humans should, be dirtying our planet and leaving it worse for future generations and leaving it worse for all the animals.
What would you say to the people who are careless about the trash they throw on the beach?
So I think you bring up a good point, which is that we need to have education. So maybe if we all understood the consequences of leaving trash on the beach, then maybe we would be less likely to do that. So if we knew that out in the ocean there is a big, huge plastic soup forming, and they call it the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, and it's twice the size of Texas. And in that big plastic soup, there's 6 times more plastic than there is plankton or little bits of food, right? And so maybe if people knew that what they leave here is contributing to that big garbage patch, maybe they wouldn't do that as much. And so I think just having people be educated about it is really helpful.
How has Heal the Bay affected you as a person?
As a person, well, I think that it's really pushed me outside of my comfort zone. So when I first started at Heal the Bay, I was really scared to speak with a lot of people. And so one of my first tasks at Heal the Bay is I had to speak to 150 people. And so when I was doing that, I was shaking and my voice was really scared. But now that I've been doing it for a year and a half, I feel like I can talk with people, I can meet strangers and find something to connect with them over. And it just really helped me with my public speaking. Yeah.
What have been the devastating effects that you've seen on the beach caused by pollution?
All right, well, I'll never forget the first time that I saw a cormorant, that's a kind of bird, that had a plastic ring around its neck. So sometimes you see pictures of that and you think, oh, that kind of sucks. but when you really see it in person, it really affected me. So, and the thing that affected me was, so I saw a bird, you know, just a few feet away from me that had a plastic ring around its neck. And so what do? You want to go and take it off, right? And you know that as a human, we have fingers. Hey, I can go take that off, no problem. But wait a minute, as soon as I step close to that bird, what's it gonna do? Fly away. So as soon as I realized that, that's when it really hurt me, and I was like, I can't even help. So the damage is done, and I can't even make it better because that bird's just gonna fly away. So I've seen the cormorant with a ring around its neck, and now since then I've also seen a cormorant with a fishing line, caught in fishing line. So yeah, just that really hit home. That really hit home.
What is the most common piece of trash that you found during the cleanups?
Right, so the most common thing that is found on all beach cleanups worldwide are cigarette butts. And cigarette butts are 95% plastic. All right, so sometimes people think, and I was an ex-smoker, I used to think that, oh, it's biodegradable. But they're not biodegradable, they are 95% plastic. And that's the #1 single item we find.
What do you think that the members of the community can improve on to make our beaches a better recreational space?
So I think, again, just if people are aware about the fact that if they leave something behind, no one's going to pick that up unless we have a cleanup like this. So just personal responsibility, but then also personal choice. So when you go out, you can choose to not buy as much single-use plastic items or not generate as much trash. So if you go to Starbucks, bring your own coffee mug. If you go out to fast food joint, maybe say no thank you for the straw. And just you can kind of think about all the trash that we generate every day and just try to lessen that in your own personal life.
Last question, how does Heal the Bay support/impact our community?
Well, at Heal the Bay, so we are working, so we have 3 different pillars that we work towards. So we want to have thriving oceans, we want to have healthy watersheds, and we want to have smart water management. So especially, you know, fresh water is very precious.
My face above the water.
Heal the Bay, it was a good experience because we got to help the community and was in the sea. So what we did was we cleaned the ocean, and that made us realize how it affected the ecosystem.
And going to the beach and helping Heal the Bay clean the beaches actually felt kind of good because you were helping for a good cause. And sometimes when you're like in this age, you sometimes don't go out and want to volunteer and help for a better cause. So doing this project actually gives you a good feeling towards it. And this project has helped me build team building skills with my peers for the future. Like if I want to work in any place, and that also helped me a lot with my group members or co-workers in the future.
This experience was really good for me because I wasn't aware of the issue that was trash on the beach and in the ocean. But it was really good because I got to see firsthand all the trash, all the bottle caps, all the plastic bags and stuff on the beach, and this really does affect the wildlife. And in turn it affects us because we eat fish, and fish actually eat the plastic that they find in the water, and therefore we are eating plastic as well. And the skills that this experience helped me with was leadership skills, because I was able to communicate with my team and help them figure out a few issues, and also with technology, because iMovie was very difficult to work with at times, and in the future this will help me if I want to get an engineering job or computer science, because I would be really tech savvy. And
we went to Hermosa and Venice Beach to help clean the beach, help
help our community. We make sure the little microplastics don't go up to the ocean. Those end up in our food. This will lower the death rate for animals who eat the plastic in the ocean, like turtles, like the plastic bags. The seagulls, they eat little bottle caps that are in the sand. This experience has helped me build communication skills, and that will help me in the future for when I want to get a job interview or hire my chance to get it.